Welcome everybody to Game 3 of the World Series here as it heads to Chase Field for the first time this series. And the Boston Red Sox are set to take on the Arizona Diamondbacks. And it's been a rough start to the World Series for the D-backs, losing both games, winning Game 2. And this is a must-win game tonight. The Diamondbacks cannot go down 3-0. Not many teams have come back from 3-0 leads ever in any sort of postseason series, not just talking about baseball, but when you look at basketball as well as hockey, those 7-game series, if you get down early, it is really hard to come back. The Diamondbacks did come back down 2-0, down to their final strike of Game 3 against the Mets in the NLDS. But this is the World Series, and the Red Sox are not the Mets. So the Diamondbacks have to get the win tonight, or else things could get really, really ugly. And this Boston team is so good. They've played lights-out baseball this year. The Diamondbacks have been the underdog since the start of the World Series, and they're going to continue to be the underdog until the World Series is over. But they have to get a win tonight, or else they're pretty much done. I can't see this team winning 4 in a row against the Red Sox, but you'll have to worry about that if the Diamondbacks can get back into it tonight. Welcome, everybody, to Chase Field, where the magic is about to happen. Let's take a look at the Red Sox lineup for today's ball game. It'll be Xander Bogaerts, Andrew Benintendi, J.D. Martinez, Rafael Devers, Justin Bour, Eduardo Nunez, Jackie Bradley Jr., Blake Swihart, and at the pitcher spot, Robbie Erlin. On the mound for the D-backs, it's going to be Taijuan Walker, who's been pretty good in the postseason. 0-1, 2.57 ERA, 16 strikeouts, played really well in the NLCS in his one outing against the Reds. So let's see if he can keep his mojo going against one of the best lineups in all of baseball. As 2 outs for J.D. Martinez. Welcome back to Arizona. Martinez, the former D-back, goes yard here. This has to be one of his first times back here at Chase Field, and he's doing what he did best, hitting bombs. And the Red Sox are quickly on the board. The inning would end, however, with a strikeout, but still, definitely the start the Red Sox wanted, and the Diamondbacks bats need to get going quickly, or else this one could get ugly. So it's time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup, presented by second-year manager Brian Quinones. It'll be Nick Williams, Marcell Ozuna, Mike Moustakas, Mookie Betts, David Peralta, Marcus Semien, Jake Lamb, Wellington Castillo, and Taijuan Walker. So it'll be Robbie Erlin on the mound, former San Diego Padre. He hasn't been bad in the postseason, but I also wouldn't say he's been particularly good. 5 earned runs in 9.2 innings, nothing to really get overly excited about. As here's Mike Moustakas with 2 outs, weak flyout. Bogaerts is under it. And the Red Sox will start off with a 1-2-3 inning. That's actually Rafael Devers. He's at that shortstop spot because of his shift, my bad. So now into the second inning. What a throw from Mookie Betts. Not a great hustle from Justin Bour, but just a great defensive play all around from Betts. And then there's JBJ, Jackie Bradley Jr. striking out. Let's now go to the bottom of the second. 1-0 remains our scores. The former Oakland A, Marcus Semien, strikes out. Nice pitch from Erlin. And we move on to the third inning. Red Sox, pitching-wise, are looking quite good. No base runners yet for Arizona. But we got a little pitcher-on-pitcher crime here. Robbie Erlin strikes out, courteous of the curveball from Taijuan Walker. And then 2 gone for Xander Bogaerts. We got freaking Jake Lamb doing zigzags, but it doesn't matter as he does get the out. So now let's go over to the bottom of the third. Taijuan Walker, one of the best hitting pitchers in the game, does not get a base hit there. And Robbie Erlin is perfect through 3 innings. It has been flawless for him up to this point, I guess, other than him striking out. But on the mound, he's been flawless. So let's now move on to inning number 4. Andrew Benintendi going down the line and fair, starting the frame off. That'll be extra bases as Benintendi stand-up double with no outs. So the Red Sox have a real opportunity to put some runs on the board and extend their lead even more. That ball was really close if it was fair or foul. Of course, they're not going to show it here on this replay because MLB Network is deciding not to cooperate with us tonight. So now no outs. Runner on second, count is full. It'll be a grounder to third. Benintendi unable to advance. That's JD Martinez who grounded out. And then one gone for Rafael Devers. Rips that one into right. That'll be a single. Benintendi is still not able to advance, however. So he remains at second. Devers now at first with one out, pointing at the dugout. And that'll bring up Justin Bour. And he is not making this Red Sox offense look poor. As Justin Bour with the RBI single, Benintendi scores, Devers to third. And the Sox will make it 2-0. Big strikeout for Eduardo Nunez. Arizona needed to get a break at this point. And then 2 gone for Jackie Bradley Jr. He grounds it out to Moustakas, who flips over to Mookie Betts at second. Inning over, Red Sox do double their lead. Now they're up 2-0. So let's move to the bottom of the fourth. Can the Diamondbacks just get something going offensively? And that's not going to help. Nick Williams striking out at the off-speed pitch from Robbie Erlin. That one was right down Main Street, too. And then 2 gone for Moustakas. Weak ground out to first. And Arizona's offense has just been able to do nothing today. It's hard to watch if you're a Diamondback fan. On to the 5th inning. Mookie Betts getting dirty with it, and he is lucky to get the out. Kind of looked like Blake Swihart was safe. You can be the judge on that one. 2 gone now for Xander Bogaerts. He gets that one to right. Ozuna chasing after it, and that'll be a 2-out double. So Boston gets some runners on scoring position. Maybe, just maybe, they can capitalize. And they don't. Benintendi grounds out to Jake Lamb. 5th inning over. Or, I guess top of the 5th inning over, sorry. The Red Sox lead it 2-0. Now bottom 5. David Peralta, he's just a window shopper because he's just looking. Questionable call from the umps, but whatever. And then we got Mookie Betts swinging at the dirt. I don't know what on earth he was swinging at. Robbie Erlin still perfect through 5. Now to the 6th inning. JD Martinez beats the shift. I don't know what the hell that was. Marcell Ozuna totally misplaces the ball. Just that cringeworthy defense. I mean, is this freaking first grade pee-wee wiffle ball for crying out loud? But luckily for the Diamondbacks, they do get Rafael Devers via the strikeout. And then a line out to Moustakas ends the inning. So the defensive blunder does not come back to haunt Arizona. On the bottom of the 6th, Jake Lamb. He's going to go down swinging. And then 2 gone for Taijuan Walker. Strikes out on the curveball. Robbie Erlin is still perfect through 6 innings. A World Series perfect game. Wouldn't that be something? As nice strikeout right there on Swihart. And then 2 gone for Erlin. And there's Marcell Ozuna getting dirty with it. To be fair, I think Ozuna was getting a little bit dramatic there. I think he sort of made that dive for show. Now to the 7th, bottom of the 7th. And the Diamondbacks have gotten a base hit. I don't believe it. Nick Williams starting the inning off with a double. Not only did they get a base hit, but with no outs, there is a runner in scoring position. And you know, is he going to score? Hell no, he ain't going to score. Red Sox get the out. Nice play at short from Bogaerts to get Mookie Betts grounding out. Sound of the 8th inning. Taijuan Walker's day is done. It'll be Reyes Maranta who enters the game. And this is Maranta's 5th appearance of the postseason. He has been busy. 1 gone here. That ball is shopping gap. But it is snagged in center by Nick Williams for the 2nd out of the inning. And the Diamondbacks, all they got to do is just get this last out, head to the bottom of the 8th. Don't let things get ugly, and that could be the start. JD Martinez draws the walk. And then Rafael Devers up the middle just a little. That's a base hit. So now 2 gone, 2 out for Justin Bour. And the Diamondbacks just have to get this 1 out. And that ball is awfully deep into center field. That ball is going to go over the fence. And Arizona, you have screwed yourselves. Justin Bour goes deep. And the Sox are now up 5-0. As the Diamondbacks are falling off a cliff right now. And oh, it's not over. Single for the following batter. So, will the inning finally end? Hell nah. Jackie Bradley Jr. at this time goes deep and right. Sox make it 7-0. Reyes Maranta has absolutely imploded this inning, allowing 5 runs. And the frame finally comes to an end as Marcus Semien gets the ground out. So let's move to the bottom of the 8th. Diamondbacks kind of out of it. They do get a base runner via the walk from Marcus Semien, but that means literally nothing as Jake Lamb grounds into a double play. Now to the top of the ninth, Jose Castillo has entered the game for Arizona. His 5th postseason appearance. He is not allowed a run yet, so he has been quite good, unlike, I guess, Reyes Miranda. And 2 outs for Benintendi, and how about that perfect ERA? Benintendi goes deep into right. If there's not enough icing on the cake, he added that last couple of sprinkles. Diamondbacks down 8-0. Weak fly out into right center. Actually, more so center from Martinez. It is caught from Williams, but Arizona needs a miracle inning if they want to win this game, and it'll be Jake Diekman on the mound for Boston. Robbie Erlin's day is done, and Diekman is out here plunking as Wellington Castillo hit by the pitch on the shoulder. I don't think that'll mean too much, but hey, Diamondbacks get a base runner. Rob Robertson does strike out, however, and then here's Nick Williams with 1 gone. Weak, or not too weak, but not quite able to get over the fence. Half a warning track, caught, 2 gone. Boston just needs to get 1 more for the win. It'll be Marcell Ozuna. Decently hit ball into center, but it will be caught. And the Boston Red Sox are 1 win away from becoming World Series champions. And this World Series so far has been nothing short of a disaster from Arizona. I mean, we should have known it was going to be ugly since the David Peralta drop in Game 1. But hey, you can't give up. The Diamondbacks don't have a good chance, but there's still a chance. This team was the best team in the National League this year. They won the National League pennant, 99-63. If they can get hot, you know, I wouldn't be too down and out on the Diamondbacks quite yet. There's still a chance. Can the Diamondbacks revive the series? Find out next episode. Have a good one. Peace.
Hey, man!